All right, craziest injury. Oh, where do I start? I've had a couple that have been sent in to like a medical, what do you call it? Like whenever, like a clinic, like they held a clinic and they
Oh.
presented a few of my injuries to the clinic that they'd never seen before.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty wild. He's gone through some crazy crap.
So my freshman year, I broke my sternum, pole vaulting. So I pole vault.
Digital on the finals, Texas decathlete.
She knew right away when she crossed the line and she
From her neighborhood, friends and family, mom and dad certainly to the start stage. You guys, it's just
And I came down, the wind was blowing really fast in Lubbock, Texas. It's very windy there. And I almost fell off the mat. But when I came down on the back of my head and my chin went into my sternum and like fractured my sternum.
Yeah.
They usually see that in football or in like hockey, like when someone else hits you, not like hitting yourself.
Whose chin is like freaking made of steel, just like breaks his own sternum. Yeah, that was the scariest thing I've ever seen. That was the first like deck I've watched you do, and I was like, what just happened? Anyway, and you still finished the deck. Like,
yeah,
you threw
I had to throw the
javelin
javelin after that. Ooh.
after that, and then ran the 15 with a broken sternum. I was like, this guy's crazy.
Hey, nationals though.
You did. What else? You have a lot more.
Okay, another weird one was my calf. So you tear a muscle cross section, you know, like you would cut a rope. Well, I tore my calf like if you pulled the rope apart and there was a hole in between, so like longitudinal split, which only happens in like competitive like ballet dancing apparently.
Yeah.
It was a 7-inch tear on my calf from here to here, and it just like split apart.
Oh, it was so awful. Another pole vaulting incident.
Anyways, what about you, Ashton? What's your craziest?
Okay, well, you didn't tell them about your major accident. That was a crazy injury.
I got rocked by a Suburban.
Got hit by a car on a scooter and rushed him to the hospital. He was bleeding on his head and his neck, shoulder, everything. Only thing he suffered? Shattered collarbone. Well, this one actually, to be specific. Yeah, it scared the crap out of me, and thank God you're okay. He wasn't wearing a helmet, so learned our lesson.
Wear helmets, guys.
Yes, but I don't have crazy injuries. I just tear my hamstrings every now and then or pull them. Yeah, that's about it.
Didn't you fall off a tree around here somewhere?
I did, but that was when I was like 10 years old. So, anyways.
Who hasn't fallen out of a tree?
I love wearing jewelry. I always have my earrings in. These earrings, to be specific, they're, I guess you could say, my good luck charm, as well as this necklace. It's a diamond cross necklace that Wolf gave me, actually, for Christmas. I love it. I wear it everywhere. I actually lost it one year when I took it off for shot put, and it was in the grass somewhere. I don't know. I couldn't find it, and he got me another one, so...
That's funny. Did you lose something else I gave you one time? A certain ring I
my gosh.
within a week of...
Okay, so we got engaged in California. Came back to Texas. I put my ring in a bag while we were weightlifting. Wrong bag. Someone else's bag. We all have the same bags at UT, and so I was like, what am I gonna do? Oh my god, I just put I don't know how many $1,000 ring in someone's bag. Anyway, so cried all of that day until someone, you know, came up with it and was like, hey, is this your ring? I'm like, well, yeah, is it an engagement ring? It's my ring.
They sent an email to the entire athletic program at the University of Texas saying, would you please check your backpack for Ashton's ring? This is before she even told me she lost it. I get the email and I call her. I'm like, hey, everything okay? She's like, yeah, babe. What's up? I'm like, you didn't lose your ring?
Immediately just started bawling, just like crying so much. I mean, he custom made this ring. Like, he went to a jeweler and like picked this out, this setting, this size, everything. He was telling me the whole way back home. And so he called and said that.
Another one of those.
I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I hope we find it. But someone found it and gave it back. Thank you, Allison. We'll forever appreciate you for that.
All right, so I'm about to nerd out. My role model is Albert Einstein. I'll tell you why, though.
I've never heard of this.
Because he's the one who said, great minds have always encountered fierce opposition from...
Oh, no!
From...
Come on.
Great minds have always encountered fierce opposition from mediocre thought. From mediocre...
We'll have to catch you back on that
mediocre
one.
thoughts I don't know. The reason is because, like, Ashtin, whenever I first met her, never thought she was going to be an Olympian. She never thought she was going to be a national champion. She didn't even think she was going to be an All-American, probably. That was her number one goal, was to maybe be All-American someday.
I want to be All-American.
And I was like, no, think different. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need to stay in that mediocre level of thought. Like, you don't have to, like, limit yourself to that. And she grew up to be a big, strong woman. Bigger than
Because
she
this
ever,
guy.
bigger than she ever, better she ever thought.
Yes, he pushed me.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Albert pushed me.
Thanks, Albert. Appreciate the help, the encouragement.
I
Alright.
just appreciate people who just don't care about the norm, don't try to say what's realistic. They just go for things. They are imaginative and dream big. Like, you're chasing rainbows, you might as well run fast, right?
Then jump high, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know how you
that
get
makes
on a
sense.
rainbow. I don't know. Anyways, so my role model is Jessica Ennis because she's like 5'6", 5'7", jumps a foot over her height. She was a heptathlete. I'm sorry, I didn't like clarify that. But she high jumps like a foot over her height. She has the world record holder. She's the world record holder. She has the world record in the 100-meter hurdles for the heptathlon. She runs a 22 flat in the 200. She long jumps like a beast. I mean, just everything I like look up to an athlete because we're kind of the same like build. So I'm like, oh, hey, if she can do it, I can do it. That's kind of what I think.
No, that makes sense. Like, I'm short for a decathlete, so I always looked up to Brian Clay and Damian Warner. Yeah, like, there's people that can do it. Like, don't limit yourself.
It's inspiring to see that, you know, if they can do it, being that size, we can do it. I don't know. I don't really know. Do you have any?
I don't like when people are too picky of eaters. I'm like, just eat it. It's food.
My family's pretty picky.
Oh my gosh,
But-
don't get me started.
Oh my
It has
goodness.
to be like burnt for you to even eat it. Like, it has to
My
be.
dad
there
likes
can't
his
be any
steak
like pink
tough.
inside, or it's gonna kill you.
But he gets that from his dad, you know. I understand that. Wolf has made me very picky about what I eat now because he cooks it so well, you know. He's a good cook. So I appreciate good food now.
I guess complaining is my pet peeve.
Oh,
Like,
complaining,
and
yeah.
being picky eaters is like complaining about food.
Yeah,
I'm like, just shut
that makes
up.
more sense.
Just shut up.
Just-
Feed yourself.
Pet peeves. Okay, so I don't like it when people are going half butt. I don't like it when people don't give it their all or like 100% effort, especially in sports. I guess that's why track and field is so much easier for me because a lot of the times being on teams and stuff, when someone's not pulling their weight, it's just, oh, it makes me so mad.
Or like people who expect great results, like their work ethic isn't at that standard of greatness, you know what I mean?
Yeah, when they're
That's your
not.
dream, that's great, but you gotta do everything that those people up there are doing.
Yeah,
Like, there's no easy way to cheat it.
No, yeah, you want to be great? Put in the hours, put in the work. It's
And
not
it
going to
still
be
may not
easy.
work. No one's entitled, even if you
Yeah.
do work your butt off.
Yeah.
So. So am I my own coach? Yeah, at this point I guess so. I wouldn't say entirely my own coach because I have people that I will go back to that have helped me, and I know that they're still willing to help. Like, if I need another pair of eyes on me, I'll get those eyes on me. Like my pole vault coach from high school, Jack Chapman. Former teammates, you know, will come out to a practice and help with the technique and stuff. I'll run my weightlifting program by people. There's a bunch of checks and balances involved. It's not just like running and gunning and just, you know, chaos for me.
Right. And it's a lot of planning too.
A lot of planning involved. But what pushes me to hit my goals? I mean, it's just the pursuit of excellence, like in general. I think that no matter what you do, whether it's track, being a lawyer, or being a doctor, like, you have the ability to pursue excellence in that. And I don't know why else would you do it if you weren't trying to be one of the best or be one of the most efficient or one of the most inspiring versions of yourself.
Yeah, the best versions of ourselves, exactly.
Favorite fast food restaurant?
Oh gosh.
It's a good question because we try not to eat a lot of fast food, but when we do, I usually just go ham. And the best place for me to go ham is McDonald's. Not because it's the best flavored food. It's not even the cheapest. I would say Taco Bell, you could probably get more. But McDonald's has just always been there for me.
Since when?
Since I was a kid and my parents were on the road as musicians and touring.
Oh.
Like,
Aw.
McDonald's,
That's sweet.
that's all I remember, man. Chicken nuggets. I want to be eating those when I'm like 60. What about you?
I don't know if I really have a favorite fast food. I mean, there's chains that I like in Austin.
Fast food.
Fast food.
Come on.
I love Taco Bell's quesadillas. That's the only thing I get from Taco Bell.
Mm.
There's specific things that I get from each fast food place that I only get every time I go. So it's not that I have a favorite one, it's that I have specific food items on their menus that I like. Chick-fil-A, I guess, would be my favorite. So the fries, chicken nuggets, the sandwiches, and it's kind of healthy-ish, but it's expensive. I mean, $6 for 8 chicken nuggets. I mean, come on. I can get a 4
you get
chicken
20
breasts
you
for
get
$6.
You get 20 nuggets at McDonald's for $5.
There you go. Yeah.
Another decathlete for a training partner. Yeah, absolutely. I've learned so much from all of my training partners. Since my freshman year when I was training with Olympians and national champions to when I was the oldest member of the group at Texas my senior year when I was working with freshmen. I love working with people and there's something to learn from each partner. But I think Charlie Card-Childers is gonna come.
Yeah.
Card-Childers?
Childers? I don't know, I say it wrong every
We'll figure it
time.
out when we
I'm
get
sorry, Charlie.
I think he's gonna come train with me. But yeah, at this point I like the group to be a little bit smaller since we don't have one outside coaching entity. You know, it's more of a group effort and I think it's just a little easier to manage when there's less people.
Oh
A
yeah,
big plus.
we're thumbs up for training partners.
Favorite thing about track and field, I like how there's no BS. Like this is how good you were this day. You did this and you saw that improvement. Everything is measured in track and field, whether it's height, distance, speed, all those improvements, and even the competition. There's no bad calls or bullcrap penalties in track and field.
That's true. But sometimes it's questionable at the long jump. You know, it's like, was that really a scratch? But I guess the technology is getting better. It's catching up. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, officials. So the thing I like most about track is the competition. I love competing. I love getting out there and racing and seeing who's the better athlete that day and the people that I compete with. Being with them and going head to head in this event or this event and this event. That's my favorite thing about track because I'm a competitor and it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's all on you. Like you can't blame a teammate. You can't lose the game because of like the teammate. It's
Right.
like you have full responsibility in track.
Right. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys.
That about does it.
Yeah, I hope we answered all of your questions. If you have more, leave them in the comment section below. If you like this video, hit subscribe, ring that bell, all the things that normal YouTubers say that we haven't done. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. Hope you learned something from this.
Yeah, we'll try to do more of these too.
Yeah.